Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new portal mode made by X-Reaps and Pete the Bull called Test Range. So I've done videos in the past on No Name's Aim Trainer. That is an absolutely invaluable mode for both testing weapons and, warming up and just getting ready to play a few rounds. This mode here though does some other things that No Name's Aim Trainer doesn't do, and I found it really good so far, including the ability to test out vehicles. As always guys, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hit me up on Twitter or X, Discord as well. I'm always pretty active over there, so if you ever fancy a chat, that's where you can find me. And follow the Twitch stream too. We're streaming 3 times a week now, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. And I always have a blast jumping in some Battlefield 2042 and playing a few rounds with you guys, so feel free. So the first thing is first here, you want to come to Portal, then you go to Host, click on Experience Code, and the code for this one is ABESBQ. Click on Confirm, put in a password there if you don't wish to be disturbed, and away you go. So here we are. So to start with, you just spawn on the deployment, and you'll be ported up onto this rooftop with all of these lovely AA bots here that you can practice your aim against. Now, if you want to change some of the options, all you do is hold the C5 detonator here by pressing 4 on your keyboard. I'm not sure what that'll be on console, but you just select the gadget, and then you fire it, and now you have this nice menu. So this is a lot more intuitive than kind of doing a lot of crouching and pressing the interact key. So there's a few different settings here. You've got dynamic, where they move in sort of different directions. You've got the normal moving, where they move left to right, and then they'll sort of go back again. And then you've got random here, where all 3 of these modes, I believe, will be randomized. Let's just go back to static for a second. Then you can also change the health. So you've got normal, tanky, or you've got one shot. And then my favorite feature of this is actually the gun tester. So you click on this and it's going to set up these enemy soldiers in increments of 10 meters. So if you're wondering how much bullet damage does my weapon do depending on the range, instead of having to mess around getting the perfect range from the AI soldier in some other trainers, in this one it just sets it up perfectly for you. So you can see if we go to single shot here, we're doing 26 damage there. At 10 meters we're doing 22 damage. We're doing 22 damage at 20 meters, 18 damage at 30 meters, and then once we get up to 50 meters, we're doing 15 damage. So this is a great way to get, especially a new weapon, as we unlock those in Season 6, if I ever get round to it, and just mess about here. Of course, you can, let's axe that guy in the face just for funsies. You can also test your weapon firing skills here. So, if you want to just go down all of the ranges, see what your weapon is capable of, you can do that as well. This is a bit long range for an AM40. But there we go. We got the one at 110 meters. And also, if you want to change to like 5, 15, 25 meters, you just double tap the interact key. And now you've got 5 meters, 15 meters, 25 meters. So you really don't need to spend any time messing around running. It just sets it up perfectly for you. Now, another really cool feature, if you look to the left of the screen, is all of these stats here. And by the way, if you want to hide the stats, you can press the interact key and that will hide the stats there. But let's bring them back. So if you look next to accuracy, it actually says time, and that is the amount of milliseconds it will take you to kill a target and the amount of hits. So if we kill this guy here, I got 100% accuracy, I killed him in 4 hits, and it took 244 milliseconds. So if you're wondering, which weapon in the game actually has the fastest time to kill, is it this weapon, which I think has around 850 RPM, or is it something like an AK-24 or an SFAR that has more like 400, 500 RPM? Which is going to have the faster time to kill? This actually allows you to figure that out. Which weapon is going to be the fastest to kill anyone at a certain range in body hits or headshots in the game. Obviously, I haven't tested all of that stuff out, but it's nice that it's there. Now, if you come over to the MCOM crate here and interact with this thing, this will actually give you access to every single portal weapon. So since this is a Battlefield 2042 portal mode, we only have access to the 2042 base weapons and the vault weapons, not any of the actual portal weapons. But using this crate, it allows you to just crouch here and scroll through the weapons. And once you found one that you want, like here's the ASVAL, you just fire, and boom, now we have the ASVAL. And if you want to change weapon, you just come back here, arm the crate again. And if you want to go back, you can jump as well. And now we've got the AN-94. So one last thing I want to show you guys before we end this video here is there are also vehicles in here, which is something I've never seen in an aim trainer before. So if we spawn into a jet, it says air vehicle targets enabled, and now we have 3 AI controlled jets on the enemy team that are going to start looping around and mildly having a little go at you. So they're not the hardest targets to take out here by any means of the imagination. But, you know, if you're somebody who can't really do anything in the jet and you want to practice your aim, this is a great addition here. I do have a couple of gripes. Well, not really gripes, but additions I would like to see added. If I want to practice strafing the infantry, which is an acquired skill, I'm not really able to do that because these 2 jets will just stay on my tail and they keep pestering you, and a lot of the time they will actually just like ram you as you're going for the infantry. And for some reason that happens. If I fly into the middle of the infantry, all of the air targets, including my own, get destroyed. Another thing I'd also like to do is if we spawn into the Nightbird here, you know, I'd like to spend some time like practicing strafing the infantry with the miniguns. Maybe I'm trying to perfect my minigun aim technique or whatever. And the 3 jets spawn in again here, so they're again going to come and start pestering me in a minute. So I wish there was a toggle so that I could turn those jets off. And I'm also not sure why it seems when I fly in the middle here. Yeah, when I fly in the middle, we just explode. I don't really know why that's the case, but I guess you could just stay around the outskirts and strafe from a little bit further away. But overall, really cool mode. Just thought I'd show you guys this if you're a new player and you want to test out some new weapons or get to grips with using the vehicles or something like that. This is a great mode to try. So I will leave you guys the code in the description. Give it a go. It's really great. Shout out to Pete the Bull and X Reaps for another fantastic mode here. And I will see you guys in the next video.